future has been cashed to ashes. And Jeff Fuhrer tells us that staunch nationalism with the loss of freedom doesn't make us fascists, and this is just the way that it had to happen. Well, now there's no one left to give up on me. I keep chasing the American dream but can't seem to sleep. Even these shrinks with their PhDs have all the time trying to label me bipolar, post-traumatic, narcoleptic, insomniac. I live in the land of the waking dead, because when I try to write these nightmare scenarios, they toss me back. And sometimes the telly clouds my vision so much that honor can't find an honorable mention. I try to find a way to keep the networks in check, so I drag it outside and I smash the set. A passerby asks what goal I'm after, so I think for a minute, and then I tell the bastard I'm trying to start the social revolution faster, but the only weapons I've got are a pen, pad, voice, and this ghetto blaster. It's a vintage boombox from the pawn shop, used to hang on the same blocks where the kids first learned about smoking clocks and token rocks. I was in the shop trying to pawn my own CDs when a voice in the back of the room said, "Help me, please, if you get my frequencies, I'm a kind of artist, Mr. to turn on your leaf, I had a bigger resistor. It was worth the sacrifice, but every day I'm loser. I told him I could feel you, mister. Here's an NTC thermistor and a Xenon dial has a voltage name. Now when the heat turns up, you'll be more amped. Who would have said when the student's ready, our teacher will appear. I said when teachers are ready, then the students appear, and the effect that it has will last for year after year. And if you're not with us, you must be against us, like schools that held us as mental prisoners. Teachers who segregated black from white, taught us about freedom-fighting heroes, and then said, don't fight. And you gotta admit, the way that we're living is having a negative effect on children. We've got 2 generations of kids with hearts so heavy that their pants are sagging. Give them a belt, they still would use it. Can't read a book or a map, so they get lost in music. A condom's cheaper than abortion, but they rarely choose it. And if you think this is just hypocritical fuming, here's a little list of the things that I'm doing. Leaving a clear path for the kids to follow. I read my son books by Che Guevara. Boycott any restaurant with clowns, cartoons, or onions blooming, and any store that'll shut its doors to prevent a union. Yeah, one day we'll treat the CEOs like snitches and throw their crooked bitches off of interstate bridges, but until we get that chance to work for big business and avoid paying taxes where you're funding their prisons. And this isn't detention. You can leave if you want to. You don't leave soon, man, my words just may haunt you. Forever and ever until you reach your grave. You thought my twists to include the way I rant and rave. It's my curse. My brain won't stop and my thoughts won't cease. This is the only way I found to find any release. And if I run out of room before I release my own rage, I write over my own words when I finish the page. Writing about life, I've learned to feed off the pain. So don't worry about me crossing from sane to insane. Just give me waterproof books and let me read in the rain. Man, all I want to do is just read in the rain.